check out the white team starting lineup. Cash out there with Dub. Then there's Noah. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Young in at the threesome. Ori is out there with Money. And it's Rain Man. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's D in at the point guard position.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And it's Carter penetrating.
Well, he's as smart as they come defensively. And no matter who he's guarding, he knows what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and he forces them to do things that maybe don't suit their game.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Pass to Money. Trains the three-pointer. Money's got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Knocked away. And they're moving it up. Throws up. Oh!
Unbelievable.
How do you do that?
3, 2, 1, blast off. He's got into orbit for that jam.
All right, off that comment, maybe we should call that the satellite slam.
I like that.
I don't. That's way too much, Kevin. Settle down.
The shot by Ori, no good. And here's Carter. Throws it up high.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the black team gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here is Carter, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Carter kicks to Young. From deep three-point range, tries to save it. Pass to Money. From deep. Carter pulls it in. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Now, here is Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 6 points.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Here's D. Shot is off. And White the other way now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Shaq. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. The pass to D. Here's Money. All alone. The rebound by Young.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Young. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's D. The stupendous finish in traffic. Here's White. Now Young inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
past the Rain Man. From past the arc. And that one's good. Rain Man's got 5.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. He can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an intimidator down low.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
From deep. Passes it to Money. Here's Rain Man, defended by Young. The pass to Money. Takes the 3. The shot misses.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Poked away. Here's Carter. He passes to Dub. He's got a clear path. Here's Rain Man. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter kicks to Young. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Here's Carter. And there's the pass to Dub. And Young backs in. They get a hand on it.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
And here's the black team now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And so he makes both from the line.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Carter for 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Right? They have built up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the rope. Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Making a switch here. Here is Brooks.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Here's Rain Man. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The black team up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out for you guys from the black team in this one?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hand.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Money out there with Orr. Then it's D, and it's Rain Man, and it's Shaq in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Rain Man. In close, he hits it. 6 points for D.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, as you know, Joakim Noah is a great passer on the block. As Coach Thibodeau said, he's got great vision and decision-making ability. If we play through the post and you're cut and you're open, you're going to get the ball. We have to play inside out. That's when we're at our best. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Noah is definitely one of the better passing bigs in the league. No question about that.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Look for White. Upshot in for McDermott. And it's Carter in for Tony Snell. Here's White. It's a 10-point game. Carter somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Off the screen. This all no good.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Carter drives in, and it's blocked. Here's Rain Man. 12 points for him. And Shaq with the slam. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Carter with the three. Offensive rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. No good from Gibson.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
The shot is off. Good work defensively by Gasol. So it's the white team now. Down by 12. Dub. That's good. Dub's got 6 points.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Check out the game for money. He's got 11 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so he hits both.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. I think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. D passes to Money. D. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. D's got 9.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
So it's the white team now. A 12-point game.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah said, quote, "The way each of us sees the game can be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too." Noah says Thibodeau's changed too, adding, "He's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking." Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Carter for 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Gibson setting the pick for Carter. D, defended by Gibson. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to D. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Here's Gary, and the 3 ball is good. Money's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Carter for 3. And the shot is good. Carter's got 10. 9 seconds left here in the second. Here's D. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. What a game we're seeing from Money.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Taj Gibson. Noah is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Flash, and it's Dub in at the 2. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Carter dishes to Young. Launches it. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low. 3 straight misses here to start the second half.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's Atlanta. Carter with the 3. And that one's good. Carter's got 13 points.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Rain Man passes to Money. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside. Well, a good one here for Carter. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Carter. He's got 14. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw good from Young. Both good from the line that time. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Passes to D. Here's Money. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it again. And the white team with possession. He lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 21 points for Rain Man.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Out to Carter. D. Defended by Carter. Pass to Ori. Here's Rain Man. A 3 ball. That's good. Rain Man's got 24.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Outside Carter. That's good.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Now the pass to Rain Man. Honey. And that one is hammered home.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Now here is Carter. 17 points in the game.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Down low. Young with the steal. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
That try by Carter. That's good. That's 12 points for Dub.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Pass to Money on the wing. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Money's got 8 points in the quarter.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Back to Noah. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Money. Gives him the lead pass. And that one's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And it's Carter penetrating. And it's slammed in by Young.
Crisp pass into the paint.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Now here is Carter. 20 points for him. Yeah! 26 seconds left to play in the third. And the pass to D. Inside. Here's Ori. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ori's got his first basket.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Takes a three. And that one's good. 29 points for Money. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Ori is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And there's Money. And it's Rain Man. And it's D in it, the point guard. Pass to Money. Young with the steal. One-on-one here. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. And structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
D passes to Rain. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
You know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call. And, you know, this season, the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic requiring single affiliation with D-League teams, and that seems to be a trend. The Knicks and Pistons moving them close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively, and looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model.
And the call will be against D. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Here is Carter. Carter left side. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 23 points. And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that direction, Kevin, a place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
Gasol kicks to Carter.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Rain Man passes to D. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. D's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Carter with the bucket.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
D passes to Raymond. And the shot is good.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Here is Carter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Dub. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, guys, you talk about the growth of the game internationally, but different time zones can make it a challenge for other countries to enjoy the game live. You look at China, for instance, a growing market for the game, but they're 12 hours ahead of East Coast time and 15 hours ahead of the West Coast. But if you're a junkie for hoops, I guess you'll adjust to the time zone.
Picked away. And they're running. Passes it to Money. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the call will be against D.